I've never been fit. I wasn't even a fit kid. A combination of bad diet and general laziness meant I was never really in good shape. As a kid I did try, kinda. I hung out with the sporty kids. I played footy and cycled to my mates' houses every day. I frequently walked 30 minutes to school instead of taking the bus, but only so I'd have an extra quid for sweets at lunchtime. I was always on the bench for the school footy team. I was always miles off winning anything on sports day. I'd eat several bars of chocolate and crisps every day. I'd turn up for football training with fizzy drink instead of water and drank over 2 litres of the stuff a day, every day. So you can imagine how things developed after I discovered drink and drugs.
The first goal I ever set myself to be able to run 10 kilometers in 1 hour or less. 1 hour, 3 minutes and something.
We know what we have to do next time round. We have to get down to below an hour.
Okay, so it's 2 weeks to the day since the practice race, and tomorrow is 8 weeks to the main race. So I've just had my first run, got over 7.5k done, which is the good news, because other than the race, that's the most I've ever ran in one go. The bad news is that I was off pace, even though I ran the whole thing. I'd have had a lot of work to do if I'd have carried on to try and do it in under an hour. But we've got 7 more practice runs before the big event, and I think we're going to do it. I twisted my ankle in the gym this week on Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday I went in and lifted weights, and yesterday I was able to go do CrossFit. Look at all this. It is hot outside. Running in the daytime to try and make it a little bit harder. Anyway, I hurt my ankle. By yesterday it felt alright, so I've been for a run now. I think it's okay. I actually forgot to wrap it up, but it feels okay. 5.6 kilometers. Can't remember the time, I'll put it on screen. It's I'm pretty much bang on course, but obviously 5.5 kilometers isn't 10 kilometers, is it? And look at the state of me. So I did a little research this week on the race. I have to say it's very well organised. I already know exactly what time it's going to start, exactly where the course is, been able to pay and register, even though there's a chance it's still going to get cancelled because of the pandemic. A lot of the races for next month have been cancelled, but hopefully by June we'll be alright, fingers crossed. If you're doing the half marathon, it starts at 5 a.m. and for me it's 6 a.m, so it's a nice early start. It'll be nice and cold-ish. The temperature won't have risen too much, so it's a good time to start running, I think. Not a good time for me because I'm not a morning person, but I'll figure that out. Monday morning, and the government have just announced that all gyms have to close for at least 2 weeks because of the same reason as everything else.
Sorry for the no t-shirt, but I'm just in from a workout and I don't want to put on a t-shirt because I'm sweaty. I need to shower. But I wanted to record this quickly before it gets too dark outside, or I forget. So this week after the gym's closed, it was a bit of a nightmare. I managed to worm my way into a secret cardio class, an outdoor one, and that was safe. Only half a dozen people. And it's there every morning at 7 a.m. Now, as I've said previously, I'm not a morning person, so that was tricky for me. And then on Thursday I didn't feel like getting up that early, so I just went and ran 5k on my own. So this is week 3 of having a run, and I've not run as far as I should, in all honesty. I thought I'd knock out 7 to 8k today, and I've only done 5.2. So I've had 2 runs this week, and I've gone over 5k both times, but absolutely there's a lot of mosquitoes out here. I'm going to have to go inside. Absolutely nowhere near the 10k. And the app I'm using, I'm going to name and shame it. It's called Relive. It's a big app. A lot of people recommended it to me. It's not doing the job for me. If you get a phone call or if your phone closes, if you put on YouTube or some music or anything, it forgets that you're out running. It forgets that you've asked it to record the run. And I think I'm just going to go with Google Maps and a stopwatch from now on, because I'm getting frustrated with that app now. I finally got around to framing this week. Might seem a bit sad to some people, but I'm quite proud. I'm quite proud of the fact that I got fit enough to run 10 kilometres at all. And it's the same thing I've said for the past few weeks. I set off saying to myself, right, you're not going to come home without doing 7.5k. And I've come home and I've not done 7.5k. So, if anything, I've got to be honest, that was the hardest run I've had since the day I did the 10k. And so a planned 7.5k run, I ended up doing 5.7. So, I mean, not even 60% of the race. I wanted to stop after 2k. I came past my house at the 2k mark, and I thought, just go in and call it a day. And I'm glad I didn't, but it didn't get any nicer. It didn't become any more enjoyable. It was not pleasant, and I tell you, it's really cool today. I thought I was going to enjoy this one. It's the coolest day that I've ran since I started running. So, I don't know. I can't wait for this to all be over. This isn't for me, this running shit. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it, and my body doesn't like it. My back hurts after I do it. I don't know what to say. I'm really beginning to doubt myself. I don't know if I can do it in under an hour. Running more than 5k is like learning algebra. I'm never ever going to need it. Well, even 5k, what would happen in my life that I'd need to do that I wouldn't catch a taxi, or, if you can run 5k, you're already relatively fit. After that, it's a little bit pointless, in my opinion. If you enjoy running, it's not. And there is that personal, you set yourself your own challenges. I'm sure it must feel great to run a marathon afterwards. It must feel like, wow, I ran a marathon. It's not something I want to do. The thoughts of it, even half a marathon. No. I've got to start concentrating more on running if I'm going to do this. So I'm going to have to change things again. I'm going to have to run at least twice a week, because this once a week, it's not cutting the mustard, is it? I am not going to do this in under an hour unless I change something. So that is a worry, and again, same as last week, the mosquitoes are coming out. Time to go inside. Hopefully the sound's alright. I lost the microphone on my beach this week, unfortunately. So I'm here in Namuang. The park's closed. Like all gyms and stuff, I was kind of expecting it to be closed. But most of the course where the race is actually not inside the park anyway. You just start and finish in there. So I can still do about 7k of it. Today I've just been for a 6.7k run, and it took me 40 minutes and 13 seconds. Quite a lot of it was quite steep and not ideal for me, to try and, not ideal for anyone if you're trying to set a PB to have to run up a mountain. And the steepness isn't at the start of the race when you're fresh. It's about 5k into this course, and I thought I'd gone the wrong way. I was almost stopped and looked at my phone. Also wasted some time on a dog. Kept on barking at me and coming at me. I had to chase him off, kind of thing. That definitely cost me about 20 seconds, actually. The race is in 4 weeks, except it isn't. They haven't contacted me yet, but I went on the website last night and I saw that it's been postponed. So I was in a bit of a bad mood last night for about half an hour, thinking, what am I going to do? Kind of ruins what I'm trying to do, doesn't it? But then when I really thought about it, I thought, it doesn't have to be in an organised race. It doesn't have to be for a medal and with a t-shirt and with a load of other people. I just have to run 10k in an hour. So it doesn't really change anything. Forget the race. That race was on at 6 a.m. No one was going to come and get the camera out and keep the time for me or help out, and it was too early. Anyone who I know that would be there because they were running in the race. So you wouldn't have had any footage of it. You would have just had to take my word of it. You'd have there would have been no. So I'm going to find a course that's suitable for me, map it out myself, and when my missus has got a day off, I'm going to get her to come down there with me. This way we'll have someone to get some of the footage of me doing it, there to keep the time for me, and it should actually make the overall product here better. So now I'm putting more of a positive spin on it, and I'm actually happy. In the past, I'd seek out social occasions and claim I couldn't miss them. I'd say it was too hot outside or that it looked like it was about to rain. I'd find an excuse. Even when I thought I was finally committed, I used the pandemic as a reason to skip 11 months in 2020. Before, I would have used the gym's closing as an excuse to throw in the towel, or taken the race being postponed as a sign that it wasn't meant to be. But no more. No more excuses. I still want to do it before June 13th, that's the date we set.